We end the episode, though, with Khloé finally sitting down with Kim and Kris.
You guys are never going to guess who I met with.
Who? Lamar.
I did.
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
How did you
Psychic.
know?
Huh?
I'm psychic.
Never did I think she was going to guess the right person. I think she was just like, who's the most outrageous person I could think of? Yes, Sherlock. It was Lamar.
Kim's a psychic over here because she didn't even give 2 seconds of thought. Kim already knew who Khloé met with.
That lady knows all things. Yeah.
Which, one thing that I love finding is the producer sides of them, because when Kim goes,
Should I call Chris Humphries?
That's what I said. I've got all the ex-husbands on here.
when she says on here, it's the show.
I told you it's a strategy.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, it's
not a strategy.
It's just like life.
It is their life.
Yeah, it is, but it's a life strategy.
It's not a strategy. It's a storyline.
It is a strategy. It's producing.
I don't like that word.
But it's a strategy.
I just love how Khloé was making fun of Lamar the whole time, talking about how he mumbled. And Kim's little reenactment.
He was mumbling like a He was like, and he would talk like.
She hosts SNL once, and she literally becomes, I've said it, she's the funniest Kardashian, but even more stepping into her funny girl era.
Really? You think she's the funniest Kardashian?
She's the funniest Kardashian.
You know, I think it's really interesting because they all think they're the funniest Kardashian.
And I think that's what makes
Courtney
them so
thinks
funny.
she's hilarious.
No, Kourtney is iconic. If it was not for Kourtney Kardashian, Keeping Up would not be what it was. The early seasons, Kourtney carried that with the K.
She gave a nice 5 seasons of laughter.
But finally, we are getting the conversation that I believe we've needed for years and years and years on Kim realizing, why are we so nice? Like, why do we forgive them? Like, why does she feel bad?
Why do I feel bad for people? Like, this guy cheated on you, this guy whatever. Why am I like, oh my God, he bought you a cake?
I mean,
like,
a cake, please.
Why are we like this?
I have a theory on why I think they think this way.
What's your theory on why you think they think this way?
Well, my theory is if the Kardashians cut their hair too short, it's a scandal.
Yeah.
Everything the Kardashians do is controversy in someone's eyes. So when it comes to their real lives, I feel like they're just kind of desensitized of like what's really negative, and they can kind of look at it and just think about the positive and move on. They're really easy and good at moving on. And I think with things that are this heavy, you shouldn't. And that's why Khloé's like, thank God you're clocking it, Kim.
In this family, definitely remember the good way more than the bad. And for some reason, we have amnesia when it comes to the bad. But I'm proud of Kim for catching what she did. That is growth.
I also think that, I mean, they were raised by Kris Jenner, who seems to have a very open heart and a very, like, you know, accepting woman. And so I think when you move through spaces with empathy, you kind of feel that way. Like, I've felt that way personally about some people. It's like, you definitely did me wrong, but I really wish I hope you're doing okay.
But sometimes they're a little too forgiving.
Yeah.
And I hope they cut ties with the K.